We often hear that before Europeans came to North America, a squirrel could travel from the East Coast to the Mississippi River without ever touching the ground. While that's not really true, it's part of the myths and legends that humans create about forests. It is true that what we call the U.S. was heavily timbered at one time, and that very, very little of that original timber still exists. Interestingly enough, one piece of this ancient timberland still stands right in the heart of a major city, Memphis, Tennessee. It's one of only 3 in all the United States. It's called, simply enough, the Old Forest. And it is. That any such forest survives anywhere in the U.S. is something of a miracle, but that this particular forest lives on is a real story, which we would love to tell you about, through the eyes of a man who knows it probably better than anyone else in the area, and possibly better than any other person knows any other stand of forest. His name is Pete Sarin. For decades, he made a good living as an advertising and fine art photographer, and then broadened to writing fiction, telling stories, and doing some other things. But through every job, he's been deeply involved, deeply within the Old Forest. The relationship goes back over 50 years. The photographer in him prompted him to record the Old Forest on a daily basis for years. The artist in him prompted him to observe this elemental forest with the most simple elemental lens he could find. He has taken over 50,000 photographs at all times of year and all times of day. The storyteller in him prompts him to come here. Seasons change, the forest mutates, yet some things remain. The fascinating parts are what changes and what does not change, how this living symbol of constancy also remains a living symbol of change. Pete would like to share this remarkable story, remarkable both to the eyes and the ears, but also to the heart. Stay with us.
The Old Forest stood in the way of a coast-to-coast interstate highway, I-40. It was nearing completion except for the annoying gap of the Old Forest. Bulldozers had literally cleared all the houses up to the forest on both sides to bare ground. But a few heroes, the little old ladies in tennis shoes and a couple talented lawyers, took the case to the Supreme Court and won. The Old Forest is a lesson of hope for the whole country as our parks and forests are threatened like never before. I want to do a pair of films. One, a documentary of the history of the Old Forest, and the other, a wordless film of only pictures and music for chemo patients and others who want a relaxing meditation. I see the 2 films as completing each other to tell the whole story of hope. Following is a short video I did after 7 years on this project as I began to understand what the forest was trying to teach me.